Hey guys, Tim Langston from Red Dog Bushcraft. Got a couple of new pieces of kit. Thought I'd bring you along and let you see how they perform as I do. I picked up one of these Sterno folding stoves here and a couple of cans of fuel. Thought it would be a nice option to keep inside of a vehicle for long trips when you just want to heat up some water or make some coffee or so. So I picked up one of those. I also picked up the Stanley little cook pot here. Looks like everybody's done a review on one except for me, so figures by the time I get one and try it. Never can have too many stainless steel containers. But since we're out here camping out today and I wanted to try out this little Sterno, I've got a fire going, so I have another means of cooking my breakfast. I thought I would sit here with this new pan that I was able to pick up. It is not a new pan by any stretch of the imagination. It's just a new pan to me. This is one that I picked up at Fort Frederick at the sale, and I got a really good deal on that, and it's pretty well seasoned in and broke in. And I thought today I'd take the opportunity to go out, try cooking up a little bit of bacon and eggs in it, give it a test run, see how it does, and if that's something that I want to add to my bushcraft kit. So kick back and relax while I cook up some breakfast and cook me some coffee, and I'll be back in just a couple of minutes. Alright, so while that's getting heated up and ready to go, let's take a look at this cup. This is the Stanley Adventure Camp Cook Set, and anybody who's been in some of the local big box stores know that this is available in a lot of different locations right now. Has a nice lid, little tabby thing on top to lift it up. It is vented, so it'll vent, plus you can use it to strain. Inside, 2 plastic cups. Hear a lot of comments about the plastic cups. Some people love them, some people hate them. Well, you know what, whenever I'm making coffee, I do it a lot of times in camp over a single wall stainless steel cup, and it's great for heating up your water and all, but then it takes so long before you can drink out of it because the stainless steel gets so hot. I've actually burned my lips to the point that they've blistered drinking out of these things. And I've tried all kinds of different devices. There's some stuff out there called Hot Lips, and they really work well. It's a little piece that snaps on here that insulates it. I've tried other things, even pouring it into other cups. You still wind up taking a couple of different cups. But what I do most of the time is I carry, and I don't have it right here in front of me, but it's a double-walled stainless steel tumbler that I drink out of all of the time. But this just gives you a choice of having something else that you can cook your food or heat up your coffee in and then drink out of without burning your lips. And that's really what I was looking to do. And this whole kit, my idea behind it is I can take this little folding stove and this little cook pot here with the cups in it and put it in my vehicle in one of the little hidden away compartments that is out of the way. And it's just something for convenience. This is not part of a bushcraft kit or a survival kit. This is just something that'd be nice for me to have, that when I'm on a long trip and I want to stop, get me a hot beverage, cook up a little something on the side of the road at a rest stop or what have you, I have the availability to do that. Especially in bad weather, I've seen the time that I would really like to have had that option without having to make a fire and all of that. So a little bit on the cup. Vented lid, locking handle, 18H stainless steel, 2 nesting, 10-ounce cup. Dishwasher safe, made by Stanley. Been in business since 1913. Okay, looks good. The locking. How you like that one? Fell right in my bacon. My cup fell right down in my frying pan. My cup lid. The locking handle they're talking about is pretty cool. it comes down and locks into place. It has this little slide that if you slide it forward, it prevents you from squeezing it shut so that it locks in place. But when you want to release it, you just slide it back, squeeze the handle, and it releases out of this little lock and folds over. That is pretty neat. I do like that particular option. Alright, so in the coming videos, you'll be seeing some use of this, and we'll use it over the Sterno stoves also and see exactly how that performs. Now, as far as the Sterno stove that I chose the old school style. I looked at the new one and I really like the features of this one better. I think it folds up about the same size, but I like the way this one holds the fuel can compared to some of the new ones out there. It says it's a folding stove ideal for camping, picnics, tailgating, and emergencies. Uses Sterno canned fuel, but I've got the feeling you could use just about any brand of the chafing dish type warmers and all. It's easy to assemble, durable, corrosion resistant. I'll go along with that because I've got one of these that I've had since I was in Scouts, and that's been a really long time ago, and it's still holding up well. The problem is I don't want that one to go in my vehicle because I keep it in a bag because I have burned wood in it and used it as a little wood stove multiple times, and that's not something I want going in my new truck. But anyway, you can look at the back here and you see the directions on exactly the way it folds up. It does not take much time at all to assemble and disassemble it. And like I said, I've used these for years, so I know it's a good durable product. It's very simply made, nothing to it. Let me back you up here just for a minute. Just in case you haven't seen one, you can take a look at it rather than me just sitting here talking about the and showing you the box. But here's my bacon cooking on top of it. Pull this off the side, and you see the Sterno can just sets down in the center, and it sets on a little wire rack in there, which is different from the new one. And it has this little access door, and that allows for both ventilation when you're burning or a place to put your wood in when you're cooking with wood. But with the can, it just gives you a place to get it in and out, but yet you can shut it and keep the wind from blowing in there. It does have a couple of vent holes, and it's up off of the ground on the bottom, so it's not going to burn the top of your picnic table or so. It's just enough clearance I can put my hand underneath the front end and underneath the can, and then a decent wire grate on top that gives you a place to set your pots and your pans. Okay guys, until next time, we will see how this goes. Thanks for joining me. I am Tim Langston with Red Dog Bushcraft, home of global safety and survival. Until next time, God bless.